Hey guys and gals, Nabby here from Drake Queen Gaming, a 7-mount Twitter the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of I Wanna Hug That Gator. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go! Shortest explanation you'll understand is yes. What's the long one? If you don't know what a shoto is, it'll take too long to explain here. Bah. Well, Damien rambles on, and recall Olivia's motivation just to get here. That look she had, that more than anything piques my curiosity. So, how good is Olivia with her? Damien's replies only give me a wide, big grin. Oh, you'll see! A loud soundbite from the cabin speaker signals the start of Olivia's match. Given the way Damien spoke of Olivia's skills like it was derived from an ancient scroll, I expected it to be a flurry of pixelated beatdowns and tactful controller play. But instead, it looked like nothing at all. On the large display, both characters are shifting back and forth, the joysticks in Olivia's and Buster's hands clacking about furiously. Honestly, it looks more like they're attempting to make their digital avatars tap dance. Ooh! Wait, did I miss something? I don't want to turn my eyes away in case anything happens. No, like, they're trying to get a read on each other. It's like they're trying to predict what the other will do so they can counter and steal the match. Oh. So, like, there's a heavy crack and thump on the floor in front of me. Olivia's tail lashed at the base of the cabinet while Buster's Thagomizer had managed to crack into the concrete floor beneath him. On screen, the characters finally made contact and sent each other flying in opposite directions. Behind me, the crowd started cheering, finally excited that there was some actual action happening. Damien is hollering next to me, cheering on Olivia with all his might. Ooh, sweet. Though the excitement dies down again as the duo resumes their cyber posturing, my eyes darted between Olivia and Buster. Olivia is completely absorbed in the match. Her eyes are wide and full of killing intent. Buster, on the other hand, seems like he can barely contain his fury. 10 seconds on the clock, Olivia comes in clutch, punishing Buster's character with an impressive string of attacks. He manages to get away with a single pixel of health just as the time limit runs out. Winner! Wani Long! The crowd goes nuts as Olivia's victory is announced. And you know what? I can't help but cheer along with them. Olivia slumps back in her mobile seat and lets out a sigh before returning to her original position. Buster lets out a snort, twists and stretches his neck, and cracks his knuckles before once again gripping the controls tight. Round 2. Clash and Trash. The crowds return to a more silent state of observing the match closely. Only low murmurs as they gawk at the two highly skilled players. The words passed around reach me, attempting to draw my eyes away. Weird for him. Surprised he's not doing the... Is he playing with her? Come on, Olivia! Damien's shout above the rest of them nearly blew my eardrums, but I shared his sentiment as the stylized characters exchanged simple blows. The timer continues to tick down, Buster once again being put on the defensive. With how all the previous bouts went, Buster always had control with a cutthroat level of offense, but I didn't think of him being this passive. The countdown once again hits 0, this time with Olivia's character slouching at defeat and the crowd cheering again, less enthusiastically than before. You got this, Olivia! Just one more win and you're champ again! Olivia's shoulders tense up at what he said, and all eyes stare directly at her. Damien! Come on, Hot Wheels, show them why you're the best! She groans a bit and refocuses on the screen. The group simmers down in silence in anticipation of the start of the final match. The sudden silence actually catches me off guard for a second, long enough for my own doubts to catch up to me. Buster's playstyle. It's like he's not really trying. The match starts and the hype flares right back up. It's stupid of me to even think. He's a gamer bro champion type. He's got way too much to lose. And yet... Hey, Damien? Yeah? Do you notice anything off about how Buster's playing? You notice it too? Guess I'm not just paranoid then. Like, I didn't really watch your match, but was he always so... passive? No. But like, these two are crazy good, so maybe this is all mind games. As if he's gonna throw the game and let her win. I glance back at the ongoing battle happening on the screen, and I take notice of Buster's hand movements. As Olivia launches her character into a furious combo, sure enough, Buster hesitates just enough to let his fighter get hit by the first blow. That's brilliant timing! This is crazy! Huh? Then it hits me all at once like a freight train. The way Buster was looking down at Olivia, how he didn't want to take her challenge, all the excuses he was giving. He's a virgin. But also, he's throwing the whole match, isn't he? Damn it. Even here, Olivia was right. Damien, I think he's taking it easy on her. You think so? Damien takes a moment to ponder what I said. Dang. Even here. That's what I was thinking. Should we do something? What, interrupt the match? Everyone else is having fun. The crowd whoops again. Only now it sounds a bit different. Hollow. Mocking. Damien's frill sags with concern. He turns to me. What we came here for is a good time. If she can't tell, what's the harm? Jeez. You know what I mean. Yeah, I do. I hate that he's right. I could stand up for her. I mean, just being there for Olivia when Mia was getting on her went pretty alright. That was a while ago. I just don't know. Look over the crowd again. The match is about halfway done, judging by the remaining health pools. Cheer Olivia on. Felt a fuss for Olivia. Cheer Olivia on. Okay, let's see that. I know Olivia normally doesn't like this from strangers, but I'm no stranger to Olivia. She knows my intentions. We're friends. On screen, it's like the characters are about to strike one another with their feet. I cup my hands around my mouth. Go, Olivia! You got this! Damien recoils from my scream. Or maybe I popped his eardrum, judging by the glare he levels at me. Then he raises 2 fingers to his mouth. Fway! Heck yeah, you got this! Even Liz tries to join in, shouting down at the crowd with her own cheers. Oh, you know what would be cool? You can do it, Hot Wheels! Yeah, go, Hot Wheels, go! Olivia flinches and turns her head to look back at us. Curiously, so does her opponent. She sees us cheering and she gets her usual disfavoring furrowed brow. No way, I'm sticking to my guns. Eyes on the screen, Hot Wheels, he's gonna get you! Beat it without even looking! She stares right through the crowd at me. It's only an instant, but it feels longer. But her subtle scowl cracks, and completely folds into a smirk back at us. He faces back to the screen with renewed vigor. Buster shakes his head to snap himself out of his own slog. It's like he was only intending to lose by a little, but he's picking up the pace now. Only... time! The match times out. Bah! Dang, I want to go another round? People need a winner. Actually, mind if I run to the restroom real fast? Shit, yeah, it's down that way. Olivia turns and smiles at me again. It's warm. Then she goes off to the restroom. Buster waits for her to be out of earshot and scrambles over to Damien and I. Hey, you two. You guys weren't serious, right? Huh? You were saying Hot Wheels. That's not really her, right? The Hot Wheels from a decade ago? Yep, it's her. Why? Damn, I feel like a jackass now. You're throwing for her, weren't you? A little. Your buddy, Finhead, gave me some sob story about her during our match, and I felt bad, okay? Who wants to be known as the asshole that picks on cripples? Ooh, Buster is being hospitable to the young lady. Who the fuck shut the... Yo, Buster, you simpin'? Piss off. But yeah, I didn't mean any disrespect or anything. Crap, I didn't know she had history here. I should have more respect than that. He sighs. What'll you do now? I'll play for real. That's what she deserves. That's all we ask. Buster nods and turns with a thumbs up. He cracks his knuckles and neck in preparation for his first legitimate match of the day. You're still kinda simping, though. Shut the hell up, Dave! Olivia returns, sliding up to the machine once more. Yeah, fuck you, Dave. Thanks for waiting. No problem. Ready? You know it. Good, because you're going down this time. They give each other one last competitive leer before putting all their focus on the screen. Just as before, Buster chooses the OP character and Olivia picks Wani Long. As soon as the in-game announcer yells, "Fight!" Buster immediately goes in for the kill, the total opposite to how he was playing last match. It catches Olivia off guard for a moment, leading her character to eat a massive combo that takes away a good chunk of her health. True to his word, he isn't holding back this time for Olivia's sake, dealing her the same level of beatdown brutality he gave to the opponents before her. It seems to only invigorate her, putting her skills and hands into overdrive. Even though Buster is going at full force, Olivia still managed to get Wani Long to land a few punches and kicks, along with evading some attacks. The crowd seemed to notice the reappearance of Buster's lethality, causing an uproar of cheering and whoops. Damien, of course, follows suit. You got this, Hot Wheels! Kick his ass! Can't let him be the only one, right? Show him why you're the champ! Unfortunately, not even Olivia could beat Buster's true fighting skills, and like his previous opponents, Kobold wins! The crowd is a mix of groans and cheers and excitement at the ill-fated defeat of Olivia. Buster crosses his arms, basking in his self-pride of beating the legendary Hot Wheels. Damn, you really handed my ass to me. Didn't I say it was kind of a big deal around here? Yeah. Though I gotta admit, you gave me a real challenge. I don't see why you were known as a champ. Thanks. If you're ever up for a rematch, you know where to find me. With that, Olivia makes her way over to us, a smile beaming across her face. Alright, who's next? We exit the crowd into a more spacious part of the arcade. That's awesome, Liv! You really gave him a run for his money. I know, right? I mean, I know I'm a bit rusty, but the moment I got my hands on the controls and he gave me a real fight, I was so close to beating him. Despite having been outmatched and losing to Buster, she seems to be having even more fun than ever. I'm feeling all jittery after that fight. That's the gamer rush settling in ya. Hey, you know they sell food here, right? We should get some snacks to celebrate. Well, I was smelling grease. I was just assuming it was. He takes his own order and starts marching off another direction. Damien, wait for the rest of us. Food, huh? You know what? I could go for a little something. Yeah, it is getting pretty late. Come on, they went this way. Olivia starts plowing through the crowd once more. Oh boy, this again. I'll call it exercise. The snack bar is a small cutaway from the rest of the building, segregated by different style tiling and brighter fluorescent lighting. There's not a lot of options aside from what you'd expect. Pizza, ice cream, chicken strips, pickles, and the like. When Damien asked for 2 slices of pizza, Liz got excited. The moment he got the food, however, he was already eating one while holding the other. She seemed really annoyed, but took his offer to let him pay for the food. He offered to pay for Olivia and myself, but the last thing I want for him to do is drain his wallet any further, knowing their living situation. It's barely over $10. It's not like it bothers me. Alright, y'all, I'm actually gonna pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!